Yo. Okay, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please share it out. Yeah, yeah, I sneeze like that when some bullshit is coming. You know, you can on the feed, you know, if somebody got to come with some bull. It naturally happens. Sorry, sis. You know that's the thing now, right? You do know that's my thing, right? So when you see me sneeze, that means some bull is gonna come. So come on, y'all. I'm on YouTube. Share it out. Let's have some fun. I told you I could do this all day and all night. Why are you laughing? Oh my gosh, man. Share it out, y'all. Let's know. I have YouTube, Facebook, Instagrams, and Bam Bams and other jams, and y'all know who I am, and so I'm just one. It's only how many people we got watching on YouTube? Can y'all come to YouTube? Can all y'all on this end all come to YouTube and share it out on YouTube? Can y'all do me that favor? Can everybody just go to Twitter and share this out on Twitter? Could y'all do me that favor? I mean, X, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you call this thing anymore. I'm just going to call the machine. Could all y'all come over to YouTube and please? I told you, you got to keep your notifications though, because you never know. You never know when Sabir Bay is going to come. You never know. So this is the moment. This is the time that you can go get these people and real quick. Any naysayers, this is your time to shine. Okay? This is their time. Okay? I know some of y'all probably scared, but it's all right. It's okay. Could y'all do me a big favor? Can everyone share this out and tweet it out? All right. And I'm going to open up my lines for people so y'all can join me. Okay? I need y'all to read the titles though. Please read the title. Okay? And if you're scared, wait till church to go to wait till Sunday to go to church. So let's go. Let's rock out. I want some more people to come on and get these likes up on YouTube. Come on, y'all. Come on. Likes up on YouTube. Share it out. Any group, any organization. Because whatever I say, it may save you. Okay, so y'all ready? Okay, come on. Where we at? Where y'all tuning in from? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wasting too much time waiting for y'all. I know some of y'all on Instagram. I know y'all on early. So let's get this party started. All right. I think we got them coming in the room. Come on. We got people coming in. Come on. As soon as you get on this feed, hit the like button and hit the share button. As soon as you get on, I'm going to create a button called the scare button so you can quietly hit the scare button. So let's go. Let's rock. Let's rock out. Let's rock this out.
Thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah.
Take it from the top.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what
The link is up.
Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah.
Let's go.
Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all.
Can we do that one more again? How's y'all doing? Can we do that one more time? Let's do it one more again. Let's do this one more time, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's have some fun, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going to take it from the top. So share this out if you have TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Share it out, and my line is right there. It's open for every last one of you, B. Let's take it from the top one more time. I'm going to create a scared button, too. So when people scared, they can just push that button quietly. Let's go. Take it from the top. Come on.
To Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim.
Come on, y'all. I know it's late on y'all end.
Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا
Yeah, I'm singing hymns.
وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all.
So come on and feed y'all. The link is right there. If you want to sit and talk with me for a second, y'all can hit the link. So bear with me 1 second. I'm sending some stuff out, y'all. So y'all gotta bear with your brother. 1 second. So I was I don't know if y'all see the title. Can everybody see the title on my feed? What up, sis? So y'all know I could do videos on top of videos on top of videos on top of videos and actually bring you straight authentic. So the reason why I'm doing this video, right, is because I was in a car and I was listening to an interview, and it was about how these people are constantly keep trying to get you to say, do you condone or do you condone terrorism? Yes, I do. I do condone that like a motherfucker. And the one that I do condone is the police terrorism. But black folks don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that part. Y'all don't want to call the police terrorists. Oh, brother, they're doing their job. No, they're terrorists, bruh. They are straight terrorists. But bear with me 1 second. And if you are one of those good Negroes that literally want to make excuses up for them, bring them to the cipher. So why am I saying this? Bear with me. Who wants to jump on the feed with me for a second? Come on. The lines are open, y'all. Hit the link right there. So bear with me. And I wish they would I really wish they would interview me and ask me, do you condone or condone terrorism? I'd be like, yeah, I do. Hell yeah. Police terrorism? Hell to you notice they only get certain black people that they interview, right? Have y'all noticed that? They only interview certain people, right? So bear with me 1 second. Why am I saying this? So listen to this. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Saying there are people that are advocating for the rights of the Palestinian people. No, I'm not talking about Hamas. The rights of the Palestinian people. Every Palestinian is not Hamas.
Simone,
and so because there's a lack of nuance in the conversation, because anytime I introduce anything that says we should look at these folks as people, you automatically jump to
Simone, I'm not saying you should look at them as people. Okay. Do you denounce terrorism like that? Do you denounce Hamas?
I'm not going to engage with
Simone, it's a simple question.
I am saying there are people that are advocating for the rights of the Palestinian people. No, I'm not talking about
Hamas.
The rights of the Palestinian people. Every Palestinian is not Hamas.
Simone,
and so because there is a lack of nuance in the conversation, because anytime I introduce anything that says we should look at these folks as people, you automatically jump to
Simone, I'm not saying you should look at them as people. Okay. Do you denounce terrorism like that? Do you denounce Hamas?
I'm not going to engage with
Simone, it's a simple question.
I am saying there are people that are advocating for the rights of the Palestinian people. No, I'm not talking about Hamas.
So let me ask you a question. So supporting Palestine, right? I don't know where they get these black people from. I'm gonna be real, because I be hearing so many different. Even Amanda Seales said something that was kind of like, "What are you talking about?" And these are the educated people. These are the educated people, right? I'm trying to figure it out. Resistance is terrorism. Hamas was created by. I know that, Sonia. Oh, I know that all too well. But the crazy part is, Sonia, they get black people that truly don't know history. Now, and I have these arguments with people, and they say, well, they know or they don't know. I don't know what these educated people know. I want to be at least on a feed with them. Can we set this up? Even with Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales said something. I was trying to figure her out. Let me see if I can find her. Come on the feed for a minute, y'all. Let me see what Amanda Seales said. Give me 1 second. Let's go to Amanda Seales. Let's find her. Damn, where the hell is her page at? Oh, let me see something. So bear with me. I want y'all to hear, are y'all okay? I want you to hear Amanda Seales. Bear with me. I'm just going to play a last part of what she said. Have you ever heard them talk about domestic terrorism? Have you ever heard them talk about now? Bear with me. Let's go to Amanda Seales.
Find rant. For those of you in my comments, the goal into existence. That is what I'm constantly trying to encourage us to do. because they are constantly limiting our concept of what we can be based off of the limitations of what they have allowed us to see. So, the same way that you see these people be like, yeah, God said that we could do this, etc., etc. That is them taking that power and using it for bad. We can take that power and use it for good. Consider other concepts. Let me also add that when you all speak of the genocide happening in Palestine as some sort of like one issue vote, you're displaying lack of understanding of the concept of intersectionality, okay? The genocide in Gaza is representative of far more than simply just a disregard for Palestinian life. It is also a disregard for taxpayer dollars being representational of what taxpayers desire. Based on polls, it is very clear that the majority of Americans are not in support of this and want to see a ceasefire. It also is representative of a failure of caring of women's issues, of children, of multi-religious support. Like, there's many issues wrapped up in this, okay? Let's also not discount the reality that we are seeing how deeply embedded Israel is into America beyond finances, but also in the militarization of our police. Those of us who are deeply concerned about police brutality have also taken issue with this. It's not
police brutality.
This is much more than a single issue, baby. This is a whole bunch of issues happening at one time. Here is the church.
So it's not brutality, my sister Amanda. I really need to talk with her. It's not brutality. It is not brutality. It is not brutality. It is not brutality. So for my sisters and my brothers, and rather wherever you at, even my sister Sonia in the UK, it's not brutality, it's terrorism. That's what this motherfucker is. But I had arguments about them knowing, but they're claiming, even her, she says she's smart. I'm not going to knock her that she's an intellectual. I'm an intellectual, but I do know the difference between terrorism and brutality. Can we do something, y'all? Can y'all do me a favor? How many of y'all have a law dictionary? Raise your hand. Come on my feed. Come on. How many of y'all have a law dictionary? Even if you got a law degree. If you have a law degree, jump on my feed. If not, please share this to someone who do have a law degree, who are in law school, or if they have a law dictionary. How many of y'all carry a law dictionary? Raise your hand. This is what they fear. And this is why I said their propaganda is falling to the wayside. Oh, it's falling to the motherfucking wayside. It's getting exposed. So they got to pay Negroes to do everything. Everything. So I'm going to ask this question. One more again. It should be an easy yes or no. If you don't know, or you don't know somebody that have one, then what? You should reach out to them, have some little classes in your house. Y'all should have law classes in your house. Or roundtable discussions. I mean, you can call me. We can do a webinar. I mean, I'm going to do a class on Sunday. And it's going to be on law with a law professor inside of a law school. So how many of y'all have a law dictionary in your house? Just in case y'all are probably saying, nigga, that sounds foreign to me, brother. A law dictionary? That sounds foreign. I don't know what that is, Sabir. What's that look like? It would probably look like something like this. Or maybe look like something like this. Maybe it looks something like this. Maybe it looks something like this. Or maybe it'll look something like this. Maybe it looks something like this. Just maybe. Just throwing it out there. Or better yet, how about something like this? Oops. Wait a minute. Maybe it will be something on the lines of this, my sister Amanda Seals, and many of you great people that sit up here and talk. Maybe it'd be something. So the crazy part is, I'm listening to all of these things that's going on, and I'm like, yo, y'all missing the mark. And it's like, And Karen always get on me about panels and being on these people's platforms. He said, just do you, just do it. And I need y'all to share it out to people. I need y'all to make these things go viral. I need y'all to make these panel discussions happen, because I can pop them out the top of my head, from a Black Slaw to a Ballantynes to a Blackstone to a Bouviers to the Barons. Which one? And each part in there, each part inside it, you will never find brutality in the law dictionary. Have y'all noticed that? You will never find brutality in no law dictionary. Did y'all know that? Come on, y'all, talk to me. We got smart people on here. You will never find it. But for Amanda Seale and the rest of these people, and I believe because she's watching guys like Ben Crump and them. What's up, bro? I got your message, brother. But the crazy part is, they're looking at people with prestige or titles or whatever. This is what is happening. So all of these people y'all look up to, yeah, man, he knows because he went to Harvard, he went to Spelman, he went to Morehouse. You look at them, and they should know the difference between brutality and terrorism. Because somebody make me out of a liar and go into a law dictionary? Hey, my brother Jamal, that's Jamal. Hey, Jamal, could you do me a favor, bro? Because I know you probably the only person that got a law dictionary, probably have the heart to come on here. Could you come on and show me if you could find brutality in a law dictionary? Could somebody get me a smart person? Hold on, put the link back up here one more time. Y'all better hurry up, because I don't want to be on here all night long. I did 2 hours earlier, 2.5 hours earlier. And this is the thing. I'm not concerned about Nicki Minaj's. I don't care about Nelly relationship with Ashanti. I don't care. That's not news. It's not news. And the reason why I do this, because I have people in other countries that tell me they can't get the news over here in their countries about what's really going on. So this is why I do this right here. Okay? So please share it out. And if my brother Jamal has his law dictionary, could you come on for a minute, brother? I want you to find. Oh, you driving? Damn. So is anybody home? I want somebody home that has a law dictionary. Okay. And then see if you can find that inside of any law, in any law dictionary. So before y'all do that, I'm gonna give y'all time. Okay. I want y'all to, you can probably Google it too. So we're gonna go back to some more music. Okay, y'all? Are we all right? Are we good? So come on, y'all, let's share it out. I'm gonna go back to some music to some people. Share this out. Share this out to every I know y'all got attorneys in your family. Let's do a little bit of music. Okay. I'm in a mood right now. Come on.
Eyes for Allah, nothing but Allah. Ba is the beginning of Bismillah. Ta is for taqwa, bewaring of Allah. And tha is for thawab, a reward. Ja is for Jannah, the garden of paradise.
Look at the law dictionaries. Come on.
The blessed pilgrimage. Kha is for Khatem, the seal of the prophethood given to the prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Let's go.
Da is for Deen, Al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and rise for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan.
Come on.
Za is for zakah, to cure our greed, when we give our money to those in need. Sa is for salamun alaykum,
Hold on,
Peace be with you. Dies for Deen, Al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and rights for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan. That is zakah, security, when we give our money to those in need. Sighs for salamun alaykum. Peace be with you, wa alaykum assalam. Shines for Shams, the shining sun, which Allah placed for everyone. And sighs for Salah, for when we pray, facing Him. Every day, facing Him, till we meet our Lord. Allah, there's only one God, and Muhammad is His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Dies with duha, the morning light. The sun has turned from red to white. Dies for tariq, a path to walk upon. And Dha is for dhil, a shadow. And Ah is for ilm, the thing to know. To make our knowledge grow in Islam. Rise for ghaib, a world unseen, and that we know is not a dream. And Fa is for the opening, Al-Fatiha. And Qa for the Quran, the book of God. And Ka is for kalima, a word we're taught to teach us what is good and what is not.
Come on.
And La is for the beginning of La ilaha illallah. Ma is for the messenger Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Allah, there's only one God, and Muhammad is His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. As for now, the sleep God gave to give us rest after the day.
Do I have a law dictionary?
As for the hijrah, the journey that the Prophet made. And wafudu, before we pray, to help us wash our sins away. And ya for yawmiddin. Allah, there's only one God, and Muhammad is His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Allah, there's only one God, and Jesus was His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Allah, there's only one God, and Moses was His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Allah, there's only one God, and Abraham was His messenger. Allah, La ilaha illallah. Allah, there's only one God.
Only Muslims can understand this. I'm serious. This is a total. Y'all wouldn't even understand this unless you stayed in an Islamic country. Y'all wouldn't even get this, boy.
Allah, there's only one God, and He created Adam, and we are the children of Adam. Allah,
music has nothing to do with Moors, nothing to do with religion. Listen. It has nothing to do with that. It's everything has a vibration in that, and that's what that was about.
So when they sing and they can't.
Nope, it's totally different. There's nothing to do with that. It's totally different. So that's what I wanted to point out to y'all. And honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The most beautifulest thing is, and I'm gonna get into this police thing, because when you in these Islamic countries, you will feel something, a vibration. How many of y'all ever been to a Muslim country and the adhan was being called every morning? I did it. I felt it in Turkey, Tunis, and Morocco. But the crazy part is, like, it feels, many people did that because that was our music, and I did that for a reason. So bear with me. So did anybody have a law dictionary? Did y'all find it yet? So if you go into, and I was watching a video, and I'm going to play this for y'all one more time. We have to have these type of conversations. And this is not religious. That wasn't religious, people. I don't, Allah is Allah. Everybody says Allah every single day. You say God, or you say God bless you, inshallah, or you may say God be with you, or you follow me, or all praise due to Allah. It's all the same, people. Okay? Just want to clear that up. So I'm not a religious person. Islam, number one, is not a religion. Islam is not a religion. It's a way of life. It's a way of life. A Muslim, and every last one of you on this feed is a Muslim without a shadow of a doubt. Rather you Christian, Seventh-day Adventist, Apostolic, whatever. A Muslim only means one who submits to do the will of God. Did I clarify that for y'all real quick? I know you have some fanatics, and true Islam have been hijacked, but I just gave you the breakdown of Islam, because you say shalom or salam salam or salam alaikum. It all means peace in English. Praise God. Don't they say that? God is good all the time. Allahu Akbar. Same thing. If you are Christian and you are speak Arabic, you're going to say Allah. That's my point. It's very simple, people. It's okay. I know. We got that. And these are the conversations I said we should be having. That wasn't over your heads, was it? So I'm watching a video of this sister being beat up by this European because they do this to people who they think is stupid. And I'm just being real with y'all. They do this to people that they believe is stupid that will actually say, well, what do you think about Hamas? What do you think about Palestine? If you support Palestine, you got to be with Hamas. When Israel, like Sonia said, created Hamas. But when you speak about it, they don't go to certain people and talk to certain people. If you ask me, do I condone or support Hamas? I'll be like, I don't support no terrorism, because in where I'm from, the police is the terrorists. Let's go.
The Palestinian people, every Palestinian is not Hamas. And so because there is a lack of nuance in the conversation, because anytime I introduce anything that says we should look at these folks as people, you automatically jump to
Simone, I'm not saying you should look at these people.
Listen again.
Do you denounce terrorism like that? Do you denounce Hamas?
I'm not going to engage with
Simone, it's a simple question.
You see how they play their game? And when you on television, people, just in case y'all don't know this, in your radio, television, radio, you have a certain seconds to hurry up and respond. But they do this pressure thing on people to make you say, yes, no, I'm with Palestine. But if you're with Palestine, you got to be with Hamas. No, it's the people. Anybody that's fighting for justice will be labeled a terrorist. I don't know if you know that or not. But they get certain people in certain positions, like prestige people, college people, and sit there and say, what do you think about it? And make them look crazy as hell. Or they just give in. They would never interview Sabir Bey on none of those subject matters, because I would say the police is the biggest terrorist. Let me explain. Y'all should jump on the feed. I told you, every last one of y'all should have a law dictionary. All of y'all should have law dictionaries in y'all possession. You don't never see them pulling out note or quoting from a law dictionary at all. But they'll tell you, oh, it's just definitions. Oh, it's just definitions. It's not nothing really, Sabir. It's definitions, bro. What are you going at with all this? It's just definitions. That don't mean anything. You reading too deep into it, Sabir. It's just definitions, Sabir. But what if I took y'all? Again, if you have a law dictionary, I want y'all to find domestic terrorism or brutality in any law dictionary. I need you to find brutality in any law dictionary. Please find it. Please find it. You're not. And then ask yourself the question, or ask these black people who stand up for brutality, because brutality, you can brutalize whatever you want. You can brutalize your property. Negroes are property. Give me 1 second. Let's go to Title 18. What are you talking about? I'm lost. The people that's watching this video on the low is not lost by far. Believe me, they're not lost. They know what I'm talking about. And I don't supposed to be telling y'all this type of stuff. So, then they asked for which one should I do? $10, $25, $50? Which one should I do? Donate to them. But anywho, let's close this for a second. So let me take y'all to the legalese, and I can go down the line with all of this, people. How many of y'all ever read Title 18 of the United States Codes? How many of y'all ever read this? I'm gonna explain this to y'all, okay? Y'all ain't got to get scared. You can jump on the feed. How many of y'all ever read Title 18 of the United States Codes? Subsection 2331. I told you I'm good at what I do. Raise your hand. It's okay, y'all. I used to talk about this on the radio. How many of y'all ever read Title 18? So let's read it. The term domestic terrorism means activities that acts are dangerous to human life. I told you, black people are not human beings. They're property. That's a fact. The life, right? Human life that are a violation of the criminal laws of the United States or any state, appear to attend it, to intimidate or coerce the civilian population. So yes, I am against terrorism. I condemn terrorism. Oh, no doubt. Because I watched a little girl the other day. It was a young sister. I don't want to say little girl. She was a young sister, was in a car. And I thought I saved that video. I don't know where Percy at, but I saw this young sister in a car, right? It was a young sister in a car crying because it was a brother on top of that. It was a brother that came up to her car and her boyfriend was in a car with her. And the cop pointed the gun at him, had the gun directly at him. And I thought I sent it to Percy. I wish I still had it. But if y'all saw that video and she was crying, she was literally crying. She said, you believe because you have a badge, you could do what you want to do. This is what the young sister said. You believe because you have a badge, you could do what you want to do. And we don't condone them. We don't condemn them. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find that video. I can't even find it. But anyway, the young sister was crying and was talking about how you going to come to a car with a gun pulled. We go through this every single day and nobody says it's domestic terrorism. But if I present this to you and show you that it's terrorism, none of your black leaders are going to fight for this. So when they force you people, and you must have law dictionaries. If I'm wrong, please come on the feed and tell me that I'm lying. When you coerce someone, and coerce means that you're forcing someone, and when you force someone to sign a ticket that you don't have to sign, that's a threat. It's called intimidation. Y'all should have law dictionary, look up these words. Let me go here. You should look this word up right here. Coercion. Look it up. Make me out of a liar. And then go back and rewind yourself how many times they told you if you don't sign a ticket, you're going to jail. How many of us went through this? Why we don't have our people speaking up on this type of stuff? I was doing this on radio, telling people this, showing people this. And this is why I said, here in the United States, we have a nation of cowards. And this is just the reality. The nation of cowards. You don't stand up for your real rights, but we want to fight against our own people. We'll fight against our people, but don't fight against the real enemies. And if you can't see that this man's system is crumbling, it's falling. Babylon is falling. Let's have these type of conversations. So when you force someone to sign a ticket, well, brother, you get killed for that, brother. But you know, brother, you're going to get killed regardless. What are you talking about? How about your tax dollars? They already telling you tax dollars don't mean nothing. They're already sending them to Israel. They're letting you know you don't have no power. Your property. So look up the word coercion. So I'm against terrorism. I'm against organized terrorism. And that's what the police department is. And do you know that the police department get trained by Israel? Oh, go do your research on it. Go do your research on it. This is why this type of conversation is so quiet. It's very quiet. Oh, Sabir, you better not say nothing, brother. So let's go back. Domestic terrorism means activities that involve acts dangerous to human life. that are a violation of the criminal law of the United States or any state appear to attend it to intimidate or coerce the civilian population or to influence the policy. But this is not even the part. I'm going to go from right here to right here. So this didn't say nothing about Hamas, did it? It didn't say anything about no one else, but it says anyone. No one is above the law with this. How many of y'all are being taught this in your schools? Go to Title 18, United States Codes. Hold on, let me show you something. Let's go back. Go to Title 18, subsection 2331. That's called the United States Codes. And ask yourself the question, why none of your attorneys ever brought this up? So let me go into the book. Hold up. Let's go to the book. Y'all ready? Let's go to my little book. Domestic terrorism. You see that? Terrorism, those persons engaged in attempt to engage in the act of terrorism, is defined in the Homeland Security of 2002. What is this? Are y'all peeping it? Where's the Homeland Security on these police? Look, it also states right here in the book. I told you I don't have to have the online to intimidate or coerce the civilian population. So we idolize police officers. We idolize people in uniforms, and we worship people in uniforms, not realizing they're the biggest terrorists. Hold on, I can't make this up. So bear with me. So let me show you the book. Give me 1 second. Now I took you to the online, and I can take you to the book. How much more do you want from me to connect these dots? Which one of your politicians is saying this? I told you, you won't find brutality in no law dictionary. Not at all. And the reason why you're not going to have your people speak up on this is because Negroes or Black people are property. What do you mean, Sabir? There is a word called denizen. But what if I told you that Black people, first of all, let me ask this question. Let me do this. What amendment to the Constitution they said made Black people citizens? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to participate, man. What y'all scared? Share it out. Come on, man. Y'all confused? Come on. What's up? What amendment to the Constitution made Black people citizens? Or did they really make them citizens? Which amendment? Just in case y'all don't know, let's figure this out together. If just in case y'all don't know, this is called the Constitution, okay? This is called the Constitution. Just in case y'all don't know. What amendment to the Constitution made Black people citizens? Is it Sonia all the way? Sonia, I love you. She's all the way in the UK. How the hell she do that quick? And you got Black people right here in the States and can't even answer that question as fast as she did that. And she's in the UK. And this is why we're an embarrassment to the world. Don't get mad at me because I'm addressing it. How could Sonia be in the UK and she automatically knew that it's the 14th Amendment? And you got all these smart, educated people right here. And that's why I said about the nation of cowards. Let me show y'all something. This is a book. Give me 1 second. Y'all should find that book because that's what we're dealing with. An essay. The nation of cowards. Yo, boy, we are in so much freaking trouble. I bet you if I said something about Nelly, Kanye, or Ye, y'all would have been like, yeah, man, it was wrong, brother. But, you know, I seen it. I seen the Hassan Campbell Jones. And come on, bro. Come on. So the 14th Amendment, they say that made them citizens. Right? So I'm going to walk y'all through something, okay? Bear with me. That's a book. And if y'all should get that book and read it, because honestly, this book came out in 2001. Okay, 2001. So bear with me. It's called The Nation of Cowards. So 14th Amendment. Let's just dab into the 14th Amendment in the law dictionary for a second. Bear with me. It says an alien, a foreign-born person who has not qualified as a citizen of a country. But an alien is a person within the meaning of the what? Due process clause of the U.S. Constitution. I didn't write that. I didn't write that part. I'll let y'all seep in for a minute. I didn't write that. That's what it is. And this is why I said we a joke. We are a joke. Don't get mad at me. So that's one, right? Right there. Alien. And the 14th Amendment says all persons born or naturalized is subject to, but I'm going to give you another one. And I'm going to explain something to y'all on what group of people ever came to our aid to help us out. Not even these attorneys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull another one up. It's another law dictionary. How is it that I didn't go to law school, but I know all this stuff, right? But bear with me. An alien, a person born in a foreign country who owes his allegiance to the country, who one not a citizen of the country in which he is living. A resident. So let me explain this thing, resident, just in case y'all don't understand. Because they ask y'all, and the funny thing is, Sonia, they ask them questions, right? They ask them questions like, are you a resident? And crazy black people, and I'm not saying white people, I'm not talking about them. Black people would say, yes, I am a resident. A resident, everything has a prefix and a suffix to it, right? Everything has a prefix and a suffix. The res is what? The prefix. The suffix is dent. So the resident is a thing identified. Did y'all see the video last night? My brother, Big Mike, that was in law school, came on yesterday when he said their last of law school is etymology in law school. So a res is a thing identified. Res is a thing identified. So this is in the law dictionary. I know this is not the type of conversation y'all want to have because you wait for the white man to tell y'all this, okay? So let's move forward. A resident is an alien with who person admitted to permanent resident status in a country by immigration. Pay attention. But not granted citizenship. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Oh my God, this is too much. I'm going to get off of here. These are two different law dictionaries. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. What does this all mean, Sabir? It means that you're not being taught the right way. This is Barron's Law Dictionary. I just showed you Black's Law Dictionary. So an alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Well, brother, the 14th Amendment made us citizens, brother. Let me explain this to y'all. It made you a subject. Subject, not a citizen. Subject. The preamble to the Constitution does not say we the subjects. It don't say we the subjects. It says we the people, not we the subjects. We the people. So when you have these people who has been trained in their school system, this is what you're going to get. So bear with me. I got something else I want to share with y'all, okay? Is everybody all right? Are we good? So that's in Barron's Law Dictionary. So if black people are aliens, and it's a term called denizen also, which means you're between an alien and a citizen. So let me just show you something else in this law dictionary. Bear with me. Let me take you there. There's another word that was in this book. Seek asylum. Look. An alien is eligible for asylum. Look. What country would take us in? We've been terrorized over this mug, bruh. We've been terrorized. Y'all should get in contact with the Attorney General. Oh, because the police was the biggest terrorist, B. Come on, y'all. We got to do better than this, man. We got to do much, much, much better than this. Oh, we got to do better. Oh, let's leave this up. But we got to do better than this, man. So we've been terrorized by the police, but you'll say, no, brother, because the police is here to protect us. Police ain't here to protect you, bro. I'll keep trying to tell y'all. They're truly not. They're really not. So y'all can go to Title 18, Title 8, right? Title 8. I want all y'all to go there so you won't think I'm making this up. I want y'all to go to Title 8, United States Codes, subsection 1158B. Could y'all do that for me? Can I blow it up a little further for y'all? Give me 1 second. Go to Title 18, Title 8, United States Code, subsection 1153 of the United States Codes. You really want to fix this problem? So when they calling you, claiming that you are a 14th Amendment citizen, did that sound simple, Sonia? Let me talk to Sonia, because Sonia's in the UK and we got people right here that's scared to talk. Come on, man. Sonia, what you think about that? Because we wait for somebody else outside of the United States to do something because we so petrified. So Title 8, United States Codes. So we could be going to different countries because we can escape and say, listen, man, we're being terrorized and getting killed. Yeah, I mean, come on, B. It's very simple, right? Thank you, Sonia. So we've been terrorized by the police, but they'll tell you, no, the police is your friends. This is why stuff like this can go down. Give me 1 second. This is why stuff like this can go down, Sonia. Give me 1 minute. And I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about my people that's supposed to be woke. Give me 1 second. Why do people text me? Oh, wow. Supporting humanity. Wow. Look what's going on in Morocco. Peace. Who do we have on the line? Delvin Bay. Are you there? Yo, are you there?
Peace. Yes. Yeah.
What's going on, man? I was trying to say I was going to get rid of you, bro, because I was like, I ain't got time for stalkers. No, but for real, man, this thing is really getting out of hand, bro. Like I saw a video, I heard a video, I didn't see it, but I heard a video of people, taxpayers is paying this. And the crazy part is if they see what's happening over there, here, what do you think is going to happen here? So we can seek asylum in different places because they're doing the same thing. What country will open up the door for us? And again, we have all of these great brainiacs on all of these platforms talking about brutality, talking about fighting for justice. Really? Moors are the Moors are the missing link, and you ain't never lied about that, Sonia. Oh, you never lied about that. But you also have corruption in with these Moors too. And let's keep it a buck with you.
Right.
You have a lot of corruption with these Moors. I'm being real. Some of these Moors ain't right. Trust me.
They're not right. And you can't do business with them.
Oh, you can't. I don't take sides with nobody, bro. I don't take sides with nobody. My conversations, they don't even want to have. These mug boy, they've been selling people paperwork for $3,500. I was like, nigga, $4,800. Like, never ever did no research. And I'm gonna say this. A lot of these people that y'all see on these feeds right now, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, they got it from me. Believe that. Believe me. I can tell you about every last one of them on social media, all of them. I'm not lying. I know how they demeanor. Pay attention to how they play their music, sunglasses, clothing, highlight their books. Pay attention to all of that stuff. They weren't doing it. So this is the weird thing, man. Like I said, I'm to the point, and like sometimes I'll be wanting to stop and say, yo, let's have a panel with Karen. Be like, no, you got to keep just doing what you're doing. Have them come. on this. Have them come on this. And this is how I am. And this is why I tell people to share these videos out. And this is why most of them don't want to sit in the room because I know them. That's why I sneezed earlier. That was a real sneeze, though. I sneezed and I said I'm allergic to bullshit because I know some bullshit was coming. I did that one time. I was at a place and I kept acting like I was sneezing. And they said, "You all right, man?" I said, "Yeah, I'm just allergic to some bullshit is going to come."
You smell that, yeah.
You can feel it. And this is the thing that is happening with our people, brother. It's like I'm a person. If anybody know me, I'm the link to put everybody together. I have always done that, but Karen will always say, "Stop doing it for everybody else. Focus on you and what you're doing." She would always tell me that. I have helped anybody that you see. It wasn't Taj. When you see that Triple Light tour, it was Sabir Bey to put the Triple Light tour together. It wasn't nobody but me. Okay. When I was doing these things in Louisville, it was me and KRS-One supposed to be there. KRS-One and I brought Abdullah Bey and Taj there. Y'all don't even know about these things. So every time you would see these things happen, it was me that was pulling them in. And I was bringing all of these people together. And she was like, "Yo, you got to focus on you." So I was like, "No, if I focus on me, they think I'm such and such." And they said, "No, you can't worry about that. Because you're the one that was doing all these things. You're the one that was traveling the world and actually doing the real research, sitting in every law. What person do you know that went in almost every law library you know? I've been in almost all the law libraries and went live inside there and still got documents from inside them law libraries. Did you ever see that Triple Light tour, bro? Oh, hold your horses 1 second. Let me see if I can find the cover. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. If I can, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I only talk to like one more out here. We're both in the tech industry, and so other than that, I just stick to technology and so forth, and other nationalities within that aspect.
I don't know what to do with it. It's around somewhere. Nope, I don't know what to do with it. But
do you have it on PDF or?
No, I got to it's from DVD, bro. I got to transfer it.
Okay.
No, it's not on there, bro. So I have to literally transfer it from there. I thought I had it close near me, man. That's weird. It's called the Triple Light Tour. Well, I would have had it next to me. I don't know what I did with it, bro. But yeah, it was called the Triple Light Tour. Tomorrow, if I find it, I'll actually show it to you. But it's a Triple Light Tour that we did in Houston. But sister Cynthia Martin Ill paid us to come down there. So I brought Taj and I brought Abdullah. I do have the DVD, but it's floating around the house. I just don't feel like looking for it. But it was sitting right there. I think I took it to go get it put on PDF, but it was fire. And the one we did in Louisville, Kentucky. So when I was doing what I was doing, she said, "Stop trying to promote everybody else. Promote your stuff." And you don't have people. Even I got a joint, brother. I can show you what Ali Muhammad. I can show you that video. When I brought brother Ali Muhammad to Detroit.
Who is Ali Muhammad? Who was that individual?
His name switches up every time he burns somebody. So you know how Moors be changing their names every time they burn somebody. So I don't know what
name. That's not literal though, figuratively, right?
I don't know what name. No, literally. I don't know what name they under now because they always change the names. And this is why when people hit me up, I'll be trying to figure out who these people are. I'll be like, "Who the hell is this?" And then I see the face. I'll be like,
consistency is in there. Yeah.
I swear to God, it's a dude named Cheyenne. I think that's his name is something else now. I swear to God, somebody sent me a video of this brother, and I haven't seen his brother, but his name. Let me see if I can find it, bro. I can't make this up. So his name on his feed was a different name. And I said, that's not him. I said, I know that dude. Give me 1 second. I said, yo, this is ridiculous, bro. Like after they burn people, they switch their names up. And I'll be like, and then if I see the person, I'll be like, I know that person. This, I'm being real, bro. And this is what is happening. And they get mad at me because I'm pointing it out. But yes, somebody sent me a video of that brother. And I was like, I know that dude, because he was saying something about reparations. That's what it was based around. It was based around reparations. And when I saw it, I was like, I heard him talking about it. I was like, what? Wait a minute. You talking about reparations? I said, hold up. Then I saw who it was. I said, God damn. Are you serious?
Oh, is that pertaining to the foundational Black American?
No. This is a Moore. No, this is a Moore.
Okay.
But this is a Moore.
I'm talking about the guy that from Los Angeles that.
No, not him. He was a Moore. His name was Cheyenne. That's the last name I heard he was under. Cheyenne. Okay. But he switched his name up now, right? So and I said, hold up, who the hell is this person, right? But yet, if I show you this, you wouldn't believe me. Let me show you something. If I showed you this, right, you wouldn't believe I was talking about it back then. Give me 1 second. If I showed you this and said I spoke at the UDC back then, you wouldn't want to believe me. That was before Tariq Nasheed even talked about reparations. Right there. It says the University of District of Columbia Reparations Study Group Club, right? So Reparations 101 with guest speakers, Sabir Bey, Civil Alert. That's when I was on Civil Alert. So all the way down here, this was in January 2008, January 24th, 2008. So when I see these people, and the crazy part about this, I was on a panel with 2 attorneys, bro. Hold up, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 minute. All right. So this was a panel in Washington, D.C. in 2008. There was no Tariq Nasheeds around doing this back then. I spoke on it, right? So all these things, and I saw that brother, and I was trying to find his video, and I was like, man, that's such and such talking about that, bro. Like, he changed his name. So that was in D.C. in January 24th, 2008. And when I was there, right, I spoke on the panel with 2 attorneys, and I was the only person that stood up and had a fez on my head. And I explained to them right here, bro. Yeah. I said, when I spoke there, I said, we need reclamations, not reparations. And I want to show you how strong I am, because my mother, I didn't even bury my mother then. My mother passed away January the 8th on Noble Drawley's birthday. We didn't bury my mother at that time. So I want y'all to understand the strength to keep going. Mm-hmm. That was me. And I'm standing there with a fez on, arguing with a dude. That facial expression at that particular moment was a dude that was a law student at that school. He got mad at me, and I was like, brother, reclamations is for X, Y, and Z. And the lady that was in the room, the professor, she was on the left side of me, the right side of me. Mm-hmm. And she said, she stopped us. Because I wasn't yelling at him or arguing. We wasn't arguing none of that. She said, everybody, what'd she say to me? Something about, I forgot the word that she used, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to mess it up. But she was telling me that don't argue, because he kept saying, well, brother, we're black people. I said, there's no black people. And I said, where's the black nation at? So this is me at the table with all of them right there. These 2 dudes on each side of me are attorneys, both of those brothers. Mm. So I'm sitting in the room with them. And I'm the only one that has the continental flag sitting there with the Moroccan flag. There is no such thing as a Moorish flag. Let's kill that noise. There is no such thing as a Moorish flag. Yeah. No such thing as a Moorish flag. You can take it to whoever Moor that you know, and you can have them come holler at me. It's not a Moorish flag. It's a Moroccan flag. That's what it is. So this is me sitting there explaining what we need to do for reparations back in 2008. I have never changed my name. Everything that I'm showing here, you can actually Google me. And when I sat there and I argued this issue about we need to have reclamations and not reparations. That was in Washington, D.C. That dude, one of them was the chairperson of NCOBRA. in DC, Farouk Muhammad, Consul General of the UNIA. These are the people that was on there. As I'm sitting there trying to wrap my brain around my mother being passed away. And I'm sitting here and never ever changed my name. That's why I say you can Google my name. You can Google how long I've been doing this. So I sat back, and when I saw somebody speak on reparations, that particular brother, I said, wait a minute, that brother is one of the scammers. He was one of the dudes, honestly, bro. He was one of the guys that was ripping people off for thousands of dollars. I'm not lying.
Yeah, it sounds like the CPNs or the discharge. Or I was just talking
That's
to
what
him
you just
more
said.
about
You
it.
just said it just now. It was the discharge song.
Just
That's
talking to him more about this. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it was. It was the discharging debt.
Bro, they got a lot of people in jail, man. A lot of
Yeah.
brothers incarcerated and sisters. I saw, yeah, quite a bit of people that really know the contextuality of, I would say, UCC law. You know what I mean? Like you got to. It takes time. It's not like you just go to a seminar. You get the information. You sneak a camera in. You get the whatever files you pay, and then you go out and resell it. Like they do it so misuseful. They do this so misuseful, and it's such a shame.
And this is why so many people, brother, don't come to this, and people are still sharing these videos with me, and I'm laughing at it like, dude, I know these dudes. My name has always been Sabir Bey. It never changed, right? So what happened? These people was doing these things, and then now it make people say, I don't want to touch this more stuff, and that's what was going on. That's what was happening. That could be, and again, and this is why they were labeled like terrorists.
Yeah.
This is why they were labeled sovereign citizen.
Sovereign citizen, yeah.
I did a video this weekend on that, brother. I keep trying to tell y'all to get it. It's only $65. I explained that whole sovereign citizen part and that whole sovereign people part. I explained it. I took them all, and I'm not even done doing this like that class, bro. I got to keep that class going. But the key is that when people are watching these YouTubes, they're watching these YouTubes, they getting a little bit of information, and then they run it with it, and then they selling the packages. There was dudes that was paying, like I said, $4,800 for paperwork and $3,500 for paperwork.
Yeah, I spent quite a bit of money when I went to a seminar years ago. But one thing I did start like around that time, I was around Moors that stopped using, promissory notes. So I just started exchanging, but buying gold and gold coins and actually just trading with that. But yeah, that's what I did. I paid in gold for the services.
But this is the thing.
Yeah.
Let me help y'all out so y'all can understand this. All this old buying the gold, buying the silver, you ain't going to pay none of your bills with this. None of it. I'm going to tell you what you spend it with. Let's be realistic with it. You're going to pull that note out your pocket, and you're going to pay your bills with that motherfucker, okay? That's the reality. That's the cap up they was telling people. No matter which way. I was looking at something about a guy went to Iran, I think it was, and they don't use debit cards. You got to get their money. You got to get their currency over there because they don't use internationally. They don't use debit cards and stuff like that. But what people were doing is they're working on your weaknesses, brother. They know that you're weak. And that's why if you read The Art of War, if you read anything, it says always attack the weak.
Especially the children.
I know that you're weak. I'm going to attack you because I know that you're weak. And I'm going to tell you what I'm telling you. And that's what happened with that brother Cheyenne. That was his name. That's what happened with Ali Muhammad. That's what happened with a lot of these dudes who have changed their names. And I'm looking at all of them people change their names constantly. And it's not legit. If you can change your name and put it on everything every 3 to 4 or 5 months, nigga, they good. Because I know what I went through just getting the name on a passport. Trust me. It took me from February to motherfucking November. It don't take that long for a passport. It took me from February to November. Passports only take you about 30 days probably. So I know what I was going through. So for these people to keep constantly changing, and they'll tell you, oh, we don't need the passport, we don't need this, we don't need that. Those are the niggas that don't go to where, but y'all keep giving them all your money. And that's what happened, bro. So when I was around, I didn't have to open my mouth. If you saw me, they would say, damn, we can't do it. Sabir is here. Okay? Hold up. I shared this because of you, other genuine person hurting it regards. Hold up. What you sent me, bro? Hold up. Peace, brother. Most High give me breath early today. Don't want to tell you this because I know you lost your son, but there has been so rough on me burying my father this year, 5 years. Solar return. Yeah, my brother's telling me 85. But my thing, brother, let me say this to you. Brother, email me this. Let me share something with you, fam. I lost my mother and father in their 70s. If you lost your parents at 85, and it's not always a good thing from a law we come from and a law we return. That's how it is. But if a person are in their 80s, they live their life. I'm gonna be real with you. They live their life, brother. So I'm gonna say don't feel sad. My son was only 22 years old. So if a person is in their 80s, late 70s, early 80s, 90s, even though I understand, but they live their life. We got to do it. We got to live our life. You follow me? I just got an email. I just had to read this email. But I'm saying this to y'all because you're going to always see them when you look in the mirror. And this is how it is with me. I see my son all the time. I see him every time. I see him in my children, my other son. I see him when I look in the mirror. I see him every day. But that's what happens. And I tell people this all the time. Make sure you count your blessings and make sure you say, what did I do today that made a difference? But that takes me back to that Sam Cooke song. I add up my day because every last one of us is practicing death when we go to sleep at night. We all practice death because some of us don't wake up. So did you add up your day? Did you do good? What did you do productively? Because when you take that path, I was watching this movie. Listen to this. You ever see that movie, The Gods of Egypt?
No,
it's funny how this. Let me just use a quote that was in there. Bear with me 1 second. Listen to this. Listen to this part right here. Give me 1 second. Just listen to this.
So become stronger. Have you been so lazy for so long? But after that, without both my eyes,
listen.
I doubt I'm stronger. Heard your prayer the first time. I let you come to passage home. But after that, without both my eyes, I doubt I'm strong enough to beat Sec. So become stronger. Have you been so lazy for so long that you've forgotten every god's life is a journey? When you stray from your path, you grow weak. Why are you lugging around this mortal?
When you stray from your path, you become weak. You don't see through these eyes, bruh. These are projectors. Why do you think Stevie Wonder is the way he is? Why you think this man is so smart? Have you ever, if y'all really sat with Stevie, you'd be like, nigga, this nigga is sharp. Because you don't see through these. You see through this. This is the pineal gland. These are projectors. When hit here, it bounces to the back of the head and it comes to the top. This is the pineal gland. And this is why when you watch Stevie Wonder's album, the album called Inner Vision, you have a beam that's going directly to his forehead, right here. And this man is very sharp. He knows what's going on. I sat with him many times and he's very sharp. But these things, you don't see through those. These are here to trick you, bro. And if you studied the history, that'd be a whole nother subject about how these became the way they are. We don't see through these things, bro. In martial arts, they blind you and you have to feel the energy. So that's what he was saying to him. When you stray away from the path, you become weak. And that's what happened to our people. We strayed away from who? What did Noble Drew Ali say? What did Noble Drew Ali say? Come on, y'all. Where my Moors at? Come on, y'all. Let's get the lessons. Y'all want to talk? What did he say?
Grab the lesson?
No, this you ain't got to. For what? You supposed to know it. I told you. Y'all supposed to know what he said. He said what?
I know he said be industrious. That's why I'm a software engineer. I'm in tech, so that's all I kept from.
Let me help you out what Noble Drew Ali said.
All right.
We strayed after the gods we knew nothing of. Very simple. You think I don't know the lessons? Go back to watch the movie again. When you stray from the path, you'll get weak. We strayed away from the path, bruh. We strayed from the path of Allah. That's why. We went into greed. That's why. Why do you think I just opened up Surah 102? Why do you think I just showed you that? You thought it was because of religion? No, I showed you what was going on in the Surah. Let me show you something. Pick up the Holy Quran when it says that. Obsessed with what? Greed. We obsessed with greed. And this is what happened with all these Moors, bruh. That's what's going on. So it's us that's causing the problems, bruh. Go read the Quran. Trust me, it's like meditation. I haven't read the Quran in years. I'm guilty of this mug, bruh. I have not read the Holy Quran in years. Go read Surah 102. Go read it. I'm going to take you there for a second. Let me take you there a little further. How this works. That's what Noble Drew was stating. And I was watching the movie, and it's funny that you said that and how I actually pulled that movie straight up again. I didn't have that prepared, bruh. Let me show you what greed does. And that's what happened with a lot of these Moors. Bear with me. Let me pull this up.
You know, I was having a conversation with a client of mine, and I was creating software for him. And we were talking about, I was sharing before he came. I was like, oh, I was watching this dating show on Instagram, and a lot of sisters asking for men that were making over 100,000. And like every guy got to make over 100K, you know, for them to be eligible, even though they have, you know, children or whatever package they come with. And we're talking about it because as engineers, we make over 6 figures, but it's like they're looking at it from a linear perspective. They're not taking into account the taxes, you know what I mean? All these, you know, they're looking at it from where he said it was like more of a peasant view, but it's more spiritual. It's more than that literal meaning, you know? Yeah, but this is just what reminded me about that conversation.
Yeah, this is what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
What's happening? Look what this says right here. Corruption. What did I just tell you? Corruption destroys a nation, and greed and bribery and fraud devours a country from within, right? From the inside. Leaving it, what did it say in that movie? Leaving it weak. Now, what book is that from? Let me help y'all out. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, you should get these books. I keep trying to tell y'all, read these things and live this. It's dead serious. So let me just show you a book it's from. How to Run a Country.
Ooh.
I just take you from the Quran all the way to this.
Yeah.
All the way from the Quran. So if a woman is making 80, he's making 20. Why don't you take the 20 and make it 100,000? Doesn't that make more sense?
Doesn't it?
You see how they get, but just think about it. Who's controlling your thinking and your mindset? Let's go back to the lessons. Again, you think I left the lessons of what Noble Drew said. What did Noble Drew said about money?
Damn.
You see how I incorporated all this, brother?
Yeah.
Let me make it real fast for you because you're supposed to know these things. Money doesn't make a man. It's free national standards that make a man. Yeah. You see how easy that was? Money doesn't make a man. It's free national standards and principles that make a man. So what principles do you stand on? See how simple that is? But we keep talking about we think this is religion. All of this is a science, B.
Yeah.
Everything is a science. Science, not religion, science. So when you hear me play those songs and I'm playing music, it's messing with my soul. It's a spiritual thing. Not that I'm like looking to play these music or these songs. It's something that is hitting me saying, yo, you got to do it. Yo, you ever hear somebody whisper? They be like, nigga, don't you? You know, you be like, nigga, I know I ain't crazy, right? Like it's whispering. They say the angels will whisper in your ear, bruh. But what we do, we ignore all of it because of the distractions out here. We all distracted on so many levels. Oh, what's the new news today? What's going on today? Who got in trouble today?
Charleston White.
You see what I'm saying? That's the King Alfred's plan.
Yeah, I had to get through him just to get to you because Charleston White is all over my YouTube. Like, how the hell?
No, it's crazy. But you don't. This is not all on YouTube, though, right? Because you know why?
Let me get my charger.
Yeah, somebody said Blueface too. Yup. But you see, did you read? Did y'all have the Rex? You got the Rex 84? Read the Rex 84. I told you I have it if y'all want it. Read the Rex 84. It's so crazy. So it says reactions and outputs. This is over people's that, like they say, pay rate. But I'm telling you, it's over there pay rate. They be like, nigga, I don't know what that is. Nigga, I don't know. Nah, brother, that's too much. That's too much like thinking, brother. I can't even think, brother, because you know what? I just gave you 2 parts of what Noble Drew stated. So could I possibly hate Noble Drew, or I'm doing the work that Noble Drew said? Money doesn't make a man. It's free national standards and principles that make a man. So when you watch that movie, The Gods of Egypt, he said, when you stray from the path, let's play this one more time for y'all, okay? The movie is The Gods of Egypt. Let's play it one more time for the people that's in the back.
Both my eyes. I heard your prayer the first time. I let you come here and I grant you passage home. But after that, without both my eyes, I doubt I'm strong enough to beat Sec. So become stronger. Have you been so lazy for so long that you've forgotten every god's life is a journey? When you stray from your path, you grow weak.
So
why are you lugging?
Now, I'm gonna give y'all another one, okay? Are you ready for this one? Do you know that the feds never let you get comfortable in their prisons? I was talking to a sister, and we was in the UK, and she said black people in the United States are creatures of comfort. I know that's kind of hard for y'all because y'all think I'm attacking my people. No, but she did say this. I was in the house with her husband and her. She was a barrister. Black people in the United States are creatures of comfort, which means you're very comfortable until something happens here that you want to run around and start, you follow me? But the feds never let you get comfortable. They never let you get comfortable. I understand corruption. I understand everybody has to make a living. I got that part too. I'm not here to knock you. But if you practice what you say, true Islam, then you do what's right, right? Okay, so let me show you something else, brother. This is what's going to spark our people in 1 minute. This is what's going to happen with our people. Bear with me. This is what's going to come down the pipe. Give me 1 second. This is what y'all waiting for. Remember I told you, creatures of comfort, right? Pay attention. They letting y'all know.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued
that come out already?
forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The future president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
I'm guess aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
We just try to stay out with what we see on the news. Seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
You need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
Bloody.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? We're American, okay?
What kind of American?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
Why do you think they just showed you that movie, Leave the World Behind? Why do you think they just showed you the world, leave the world behind? They listen. They always going to tell you beforehand. So let me share this with you, right? So if you never read this, I had this for 26, 27 years. I can show you all of this in here. It's a roadmap, B. It's a whole roadmap of this. I'm trying to tell you. It tells you everything that was going on. 1969. But I had it for 26, 27 years. I'm trying to tell you, it's all there. So you cannot, there's no mistakes in politics, not whatsoever. It's no politics, it's no mistakes, bro. So keep arguing over Blueface, Charles and White, the Hassan Campbells, all of the craziness. Keep on. In that book, it tells you about media. It tells you about the school system. It tells you about all of these things that's going on. That's why I said you can pick whatever you want and blindfold me and throw a dart. You can blindfold me yourself and throw a dart on the wall and watch what happens. It's all in front of us, B. It's all in front of us. Somebody said you're supposed to be studying law. I do a law class every Sunday. Every Sunday. But I'm not going to keep giving it out for free. But y'all can sign up. But my thing is to the point, like I again, brother, I have a responsibility. Huh?
I said and engineering. That's a science as well. But yeah.
But this is the thing. Yes, we are the engineer. And you should know about Abbas ibn Fanas too. You should know about Abbas ibn Fanas. All of y'all. How could we talk about these things and we don't know these people? I got a list of people for all of y'all. I got a whole list, bro, for a lot. You want to see something else before I go? Let me give you one more. How about this part? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I do my best to get more to get into engineering. Whether it's, just doing classes or lectures or whatsoever, because we need more Moors that are in engineering, whether civil engineering, computer engineering, environmental, Civil engineering is the most noblest of them all,
I'll help you out. Now, mostly everybody that they spoke of in this particular piece, and I'm saying this to y'all because I do have a responsibility to share this with y'all. The names that you see in here, I went to these particular places and found these people. And I have a whole lot of these documents. If anybody ever watched my videos, you know. So let me show you something, brother. Bear with me. And I told y'all about Abbas ibn Fanas. He was the first aviator. He was a Moor that was an aviator that flew. His name is Abbas ibn Fanas. And I want you to do me a favor, brother. I want you to look up online and look up Maybach. I'm going to put his name in here and tell me what you see, bro. I want you to look up a Maybach named Abbas ibn Fanas. I'm going to put his name up here, and I want you to look it up, and I want you to read it for people while I put this video up, okay? There's his name, Abbas ibn Fanas. I'm just going to give you one, okay? So look that up. Look up Maybach. You know what a Maybach is, right, y'all?
Like the car?
Yeah, just look it up.
Way back, not Maybach.
Maybach, like the car, the Maybach. Just punch in Abbas ibn Fanas car.
Oh, car. Okay. Car.
Rolls Royce.
Various guy, the world's car. Was very creative engineer and inventor who successfully constructed first successful flying machine.
The car should come up as soon as you Google
it. No. Okay.
Maybe my brain is wired a little different than y'all's because I don't know how it take you that long to punch in the Rolls Royce Abbas. Let me show you something, bro.
Okay, Arab inventor inspires new Rolls-Royce model. UX luxury car maker creates bespoke version of Ghost in honor of Abbas ibn Fanas. Rolls-Royce Motor Cars has created a unique collection of bespoke Rolls-Royce ghost vehicles honoring legendary Arab inventor Abbas ibn Firnas. Firnas was most famous for being the first man in history to make scientific attempts at flying. The British ultra-luxury car maker has unveiled the Rolls-Royce Ghost Firnas motif collection of vehicles, which are available exclusively through Abu Dhabi Motors, the sole
Abu Dhabi.
dealer. Abu Dhabi Motors, the sole dealer of Rolls-Royce motor cars in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain. Yeah.
So why don't we know this? We got all these people running around driving the car. That was a more. And if you go into the store, there was a book, an aviation book. It was in Barnes Noble's out. It was like $70. I didn't get it though, but I took a picture and it says the first more to fly. And if you punch in the first more to fly, you will actually see that also, right? But you weren't about Blueface and Charleston White, right? So let me show you something. This is the video, bro. Now listen to this. Majority of the people that you're going to hear about in this video is actually I researched and I was over there. Watch this. Look at this video.
Okay, class. Shh. I'm giving each group of you a different era of history to research. And the question is, what impact did your era have on the modern world? So Sarah, your group has the ancient Greeks. Ravi, you've got the Romans. And Danny's group gets, yes, a bit of a challenge for you. You get the Middle Ages. Some even call it the Dark Ages. Boring. See how you get on.
Yes, miss.
So, Serene, yes, you get the Renaissance. Is that the librarian?
I guess so.
How are the Dark Ages going to have anything to do with us?
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you.
What do you want?
We need to find out what impact the Dark Ages had on the modern world.
Never was a period of history so poorly named. Don't touch.
That's the first clock right there. It's called the water clock.
It's priceless.
By a Muslim.
And I suppose someone's been filling your head with the usual nonsense, eh? 1,000 wasted years. A black hole in history. Am I right?
Yeah, sort of.
You see, it's always the same. You assume it was all mud, disease, death, and destruction, with marauding mobs of barbarians ripping down the good of former civilizations, burning and plundering as they went, nothing of any worth invented either, eh? Oh, no. Go on, Beofrey.
Sorry to bother you.
Come on, it's probably not worth it. Everyone knows that the Greeks and Romans invented everything anyway.
Oh, did they now? Barbarians ripping down the good of former civilizations, burning and plundering as they went, nothing of any worth invented either, eh? Oh, no. Go on, Beofrey.
Sorry to bother you.
Come on, it's probably not worth it. Everyone knows that the Greeks and Romans invented everything anyway.
Oh, did they now? And you're sure about that, are you?
While I'm on tour.
You know, I might just have something for you. You seem to be up for the task. I suppose I could... Follow me. I've got just the book for you.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Excuse me. Where are we going?
From darkness into light, my young friend. From ocean onto land, there are things you should know. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, I know I left it around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Now, take a look. If you dare.
What's going on?
Welcome to the Dark Ages, or as it should be known, the Golden Ages.
Who are you?
I am Al-Jazari, engineer and ingenious inventor.
I thought you said this was the Dark Ages. It doesn't look very dark.
That's because it's all a matter of perspective, my soon-to-be illuminated friend. Of course, there are parts of the world that weren't dark at all, but in a civilization that stretched from Spain to China, the golden rays of discovery and invention shone over everything.
What civilization?
The Muslim civilization, my young friend. Through scholars and scientists of various faiths, some of the most important discoveries known to man were made at this time. Discoveries that drew on knowledge of the ancients, but have more connections with your modern world than you could possibly ever imagine.
Like what?
Well, all sorts of things.
I've got to get a picture of this.
Listen, bro.
I knew it was a good idea.
Who are you?
Allow me to introduce Ibn al-Haytham, a great scientist whose ideas led to the invention of the camera.
You invented the camera.
I laid the foundations for modern cameras by explaining how our eyes work. I found a way of projecting an image onto another surface through a small hole in a dark room, later called camera obscura.
Think of all the things that evolved from this discovery. Cameras, cinema, all share the same principle.
Cool.
Look out below!
Who's that?
That's my good friend,
Abbas
ibn Farnas, who gazed up to the heavens, passionate in his belief that man could fly.
Whoa.
Indeed, he dared to dream about flying 1,000 years before the Wright brothers.
Oh, you're not being taught this in school?
Do you know you all take your jet-setting holidays for granted, so it only seems fair to remember Abbas ibn Farnas.
Stand by. I'm ready for takeoff.
Oh, you
He did forget one thing, though. A tail, useful for landing.
My back. Is there a doctor in the house?
Did someone call?
Ah, my old friend, why don't you introduce yourself to my young guests?
I am Abul Qasim al-Zahrawi. Many call me the father of surgery.
Did you actually do surgery back then?
Of course we did. In fact, many of the surgical tools that I invented are still used in your modern hospitals. Excuse me, a patient needs my attention. Scalpel?
I think I may need some stitches.
In that case, I'll use catgut.
Catgut?
From the gut of animals. Perfect for stitching up internal wounds. Your surgeons are still using it today. Sorry, mustache.
Who's she?
That's Mariam al-Astrolabi, one of the many brilliant women of her time. She made sophisticated astrolabes.
Astro what?
Astrolabes. They show the sky and the stars on a small flat plate you can hold in your hand. Think of them as ancient calculating or timekeeping devices. Today you have your watch, your compass, Satellite navigation, helping people and explorers travel the world. Science at its brilliant best.
And all these things were developed during the Golden Ages.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There were thousands of other inventions covering all areas of life, and in the years that followed, their influence spread across the whole of medieval Europe. So you see, it wasn't so dark after all.
What about you?
Me?
What did you invent?
Well, I don't want to be big-headed, but I made some groundbreaking advances in engineering. I suppose my most significant discovery converted rotary motion into linear motion.
You don't get it?
Using a crank and connecting rod.
Definitely. Thank you for sharing this.
Engines. In fact, I've no idea how the Industrial Revolution could have happened hundreds of years later without such a device. Not that I ever get the credit I deserve.
Don't get the credit he deserved.
But my crowning glory was my amazing time-telling machine. My legendary elephant clock.
It is. That's insane. The water clock.
Yes.
That was the first.
Dozens of components collected from different cultures around the world. Indian, Greek, Arabian, Egyptian, Chinese.
Wow. A United Nations clock.
That is pretty cool.
Does it actually tell the time?
Wow, yes, of course. If it wasn't for me, thousands of people would be late for everything. Speaking of time, we better get you back.
That's what they teach our people. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Like, that's why I said I don't need to go to school for this. I know who invented these things. And I'm gonna take you to Abbas ibn Fanas, the bridge, before we go. So this is the bridge. If you blow this up, you see Abbas' name right there, Ibn Fanas. And if you look on the top of me, that's Malika, that's Seville. But bear with me. You don't want to see that I was there, but give me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. This is the bridge. I'm gonna show you me standing in front of, but this is not the original bridge though that you see me standing in front of. That's me. That's the bridge, and that's the poster you see, Ibn Fanas. This is the area that Abbas ibn Fanas jumped off of. And when you Google Abbas, you will actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Cordoba, Spain, what most people don't even go to. And you see that's the road to Malika in Seville, and we're standing in Cordoba. So this is the particular, not that bridge. It's not like that anymore, but that's the bridge of me standing there. So when I'm telling you this stuff, bro, it's way I told you I could do so many lectures on everything everywhere I've been. Not Google's. Everywhere I've been. This thing is real, bro. So everything that we're looking for is already inside of us. But if I can take you away from your history, you will never know. And there was a sister in France. She wanted to start taking all my work and translate it into French. She's from Morocco. And I was trying to find the message that she sent me about what they was teaching her children in school in France. And she's from Morocco. She said they're teaching that all this stuff come from the Greek. Remember that when they opened up and the girl said,
yeah,
we know
that's
everything
they teach from engineering.
That's why you have all these Greek fraternities.
Yeah.
And you know the funny part is you don't even have Greek fraternities in Greece.
Oh my God. That's the thing about, like, I battle my I was battling my professors. You know what I mean? I was like, then I had to realize, it was like, yo, man, you just know too much. Just chill. But then it just hit me. It's like, the one thing I like about STEM though is that it's not like the humanity classes where like it's like straight indoctrination. Like in advanced course like STEM, you get Newton's theory or whatsoever, but it's very minimally they're trying to, but you do get a little bit of, indoctrination. But yeah.
And that's what it is. That's why I said we're not educated, we indoctrinated, brother, because all of this I can pull Islam into all of this. This ain't nothing what I'm sharing with you. I told you about the story of Tarzan. Tarzan come from us also. That whole concept. All of it come from us.
You said Tarzan?
Oh yes, yo, Tarzan, hell yeah. Tarzan. Okay. I'm gonna help you out before we go. Bear with me. I'm gonna show you. It's a story.
Yeah, it was an old comic book with him and some Moors.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me just put the book up here before I go. So the storyline comes from Amor. So bear with me. I'm gonna show you the book. 43, 40, 43, 42. Give me 1 second. Don't try to figure it out because you're gonna hurt yourself. I'm dead serious. I know if I show you this book. So this is the storyline of Tarzan. It comes out of this right here. Oh, it's a whole list history behind it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna post it up on the screen. Right there. Once again, Muslims. Told you they had to take everything and flip it on y'all, man. They took everything. Told you Greeks. Told you Greeks did this and Greeks did that, and yeah, it was Greeks this and Greeks did that. And brother, I'm educated because I went to Spelman and Morehouse and Howard, brother.
Man, I went to all three of them like 2 months ago. I went to a HBCU tour.
Yo, listen, I'm not.
I know, me neither. I know they still was made by some Europeans, the Rockefellers.
No, I ain't saying that. I was just saying people want to go. I mean, I'm fine with it, but
yeah.
The truth is going to come. You can't hide truth under a bushel basket. So remember everything I said about what Noble Drew Ali was talking about. And Noble Drew Ali also said that it would be the third and fourth generation coming with their eyes wide open. And if you do the math from 1920s, we are the third and fourth generation that is coming with their eyes wide open. So the same way y'all made that Charles and White stuff go viral and the Blueface go viral, make this go viral. And if they got a problem with Sabir Bey, tell them they can email me. And again, if y'all want to join the class on Sunday, you can pay now. You want the last 2 classes, you can actually purchase them too. Or if you want the Rex 84, you can get that too. But brother, I thank you. And I ain't mean to be on here this long, but I'm going to enjoy my rest of my night. But think about it, I think, brother. Well, I hope y'all remember I told you, every time you sleep at night, you preparing for death. Every time you go to sleep at night. But just keep it moving. Keep it moving, bro. Share the video out.
Keep moving on, keep moving on. Life is this way.
Keep it moving, baby.
Keep moving on, keep moving on. Every day. Keep moving on.
Sam Cooke was that dude, boy.
Life is this way, yeah.
Shout out to my sister Sonia from the UK.
Keep moving on every day.
Listen.
When I go to sleep at night, I add up my day, trying to recall the things I've done and debts I have to pay. For there is one thing that I know, what you reap is what you sow. Keep moving on, keep moving on.
Sam was telling you.
Life is this way, so keep moving on, keep moving on every day. Brother, my, what you do and how you treat your fellow man. If you knew like me, you'd try and live the very best you can. For if you spread good all around, you'll be able to sleep when the sun goes down. Keep moving on, keep moving on.
I can listen to this a million times.
Life is this way,
Tell me.
so keep moving on, keep moving on every day.
Y'all gotta watch the Sam Cooke story about watching this song. Watch it on, I think it's on Netflix. Look at the Sam Cooke story. And look how his friends betrayed him for $1 bill. Go watch it. And that's why, man, you better watch that movie.
If you type in primewire.me, you get the free streaming of any movies or Netflix or whatsoever.
I ain't doing. I had viruses because of that before. I ain't doing all that, nigga. I'm good. But anyway, go to Netflix. But I'm just saying, you got to watch it and pay attention to it. You know what I mean? So I got to go, man. And that's why he made that song, Change Gonna Come.
That's right.
That's an eerie song, bro. That is a total eerie song. Change Gonna Come. He knew something was going to happen. So I got to go, y'all. Peace and love.
Thank you.
Brother. Thank you.